So what I think about Rick Fox saying that 90s basketball you played and stood up. What he basically was saying is that not only did you play, but you also defended yourself. You're gonna go one or two ways. You either gonna, stand on ground or get chumped out. They're gonna basically soften you out. That was the truth. You had enforcers. David Stern didn't take all of the bad boy aesthetic away, but it was done where you still had to keep enforcers because they had that, and you had guys that were protectors, and they were protecting the superstars, they were protecting situations. Nobody's gonna realize that today because there is none of that today. You don't have no old cats playing on these teams that if they can't shoot a three, they can't even hang out with the mascot. That's what's up. You got to be able to score and move and be ready to roll. And you can play long, but you can't play strong. Did you hear what I just said? You can play long, but you can't play strong. They took the base out of all the basketball on what? On purpose. They sold an agenda. That's what they did. And Rick Fox was seen as some like DeBarge like type of cat. He's from the islands or whatnot, but but don't let him flow you with them curls and the way he and how he would smile fool you because Rick was trying to put some wood on you. He did a couple of episodes of Oz or something, and I think Jalen Rose was tripping on that in the finals because he said, "You've been working on eyes. You think you toughen up." Everybody was trying to play tough back then. And nobody was trying to be all slick and smooth and GQ. Cass was knocking you out and getting physical. And back then you was either gonna you was either gonna be tough or you're gonna be considered soft and they're gonna come at you if they thought you was a Twinkie. So that's what's up. So Rick Fox ain't told no lies with that. Different era of basketball, different trajectory, different forecast, different mindset, just it's kind of how it was. It's kind of how it is. And people don't always like to hear the truth because it doesn't sell it, the narrative. But that's just how it was. You had to bring it. You had to bring it, and you had to get in the trenches. No matter who you were, you earned your keep by what you would do. You know, they put wood to you. They was physical. Those games back then, a game being 82 to 81, that was the norm. They was defending you. They was, you know, this basketball that you got now is, the way they is pinball machine, and they done it on purpose because that's Adam Silver. That's what they wanted. They've dictated to what they want. There's a lot of people who miss that physical half court brand of basketball where now guys at the wall were rolling the ball halfway down the court, palming and traveling and carrying, which they did then too, but it was not as blatant as it is now. You don't even have to set screens picks. No, when Kobe told Karl Malone no to that high screen pick when won him with Jordan 98 All Star game, that was actually a precursor to what you get now. That's a lost art. Imagine a hard hit to your ribs on a screen, high screen pick and roll. Guys coming at you, and Rick Fox was right. You stood up back then. You gonna well, one way or the other, we're gonna find out how your blood flowed. And so that was what it was. It's a different era. Can't compare and you can't go back. So just thought I would just kind of like, just touched upon that, and that was what he was getting at. So anyway, please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.